Hi, Nikki, Noah, and Ashby. How are the three of you today?
Good.
So
How are
good.
you?
How are you?
The Buffy poster.
Yeah.
I love Buffy so much. Honestly, like one of my favorite series. Of course, your TV dad, Mark Lucas, was in Buffy.
Oh
That's
yeah.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Congratulations to the three of you on this series. One of my favorite romance series to watch right now. And I'm still reeling over that cliffhanger in season 2, you guys, that finale. I'm still reeling over it. If the three of you are going to look for the fan reactions when season 2 drops tomorrow, because the fandom is so passionate after season 1, do you guys go online and look for those reactions?
I won't need to look for them. They'll find me. I will not be looking for them, but they will appear regardless. So I'm can't wait to see what people say.
it's interesting because it's no secret that we've started filming season 3.
Yeah.
So it's like part of me like won't want to have any sort of outside, voice at all. But it will be hard not to, because so many people have wondered for so long what was going to happen, and then to think that there's something else coming that they can wonder about, it's a lot.
Well, Nikki, I hope you keep the TikToks coming while you guys are filming season 3. Are you going to be doing that?
I will try my best. I do love to film TikToks with everybody. So yeah, I will try my best.
I definitely want to talk about the cliffhanger. It seems like Jackie and Cole were about to kiss. Nikki, I'm kind of curious, why do you think Jackie went back to Alex this season versus pursuing things with Cole?
I think there's kind of like a turning point for both of them somewhere in the season where Alex really makes Jackie feel like she belongs. And I think that's really huge for her. And then I think, on the other side, with Cole, there's that whole, like, she tries to get the dance back on, and I think that's like a really big moment for her. And when that doesn't go as planned, I think she kind of just takes a step back from that. Yeah.
She definitely does, for sure. And I
Yeah.
know you guys said you are in the midst of filming season 3. And I know that you've probably read all the scripts, but I'm curious what, each of your own personal hopes are for your characters. Ashby, what are your personal hopes for Alex?
I think Alex has sort of found something he's passionate at and good at, and I think I'm excited to see him take that as far as he can. Because I think so much of Alex's character hitherto now has been defined in relation to his brother. So it's exciting for me to see him have something that sort of highlights his own independence and his uniqueness as a character in his own right.
Noah, what about for you? What do you kind of hope for Cole? I love seeing him this season kind of, coaching and having that extra sense of responsibility. I just want him to tell his girl that he's, has those feelings and he's willing to take it to the next level.
Yeah, I think I think I want him to tell his girl that too. But no, I really do think there's a full transformation that's kind of in progress, and I think the way in which Jackie arrives and impacts Cole's life, it has a lot to do with the reason he starts to put his energy more responsibly into things that could benefit him, rather than some of the ways in which he sabotaged himself when things weren't going right in season 1. So I just hope to see him continue to kind of take stock of where he's at and give himself grace in this process of like figuring out who he is, because like anyone else at that age, it's a difficult process of figuring out who you are. And I mean, I feel like I'm still doing that as Noah. So for him to have such an impactful loss in his life, not to compare it to Jackie, but for him to have such an impactful loss and then not figure that out, and then for her to have such an impactful loss and show up every day with such an intensity and a discipline, it's really inspiring. So I hope he continues to be inspired by people and things around him that encourage him to continue to grow.
Yeah, and they've definitely bonded over that as well. I love that answer. I would chat with the three of you all day about this series. I cannot wait to see where the story continues in season 3. I think their reaction is going to be amazing. I can't wait for them to see that final scene.
Thank
you
you
very
so
much.
We'll tell Mark you said hi.
Yeah.
Oh my God, please.
We
Oh my
will.
God, I love him so much. I love Riley and Buffy, but obviously, Buffy and Angel were my number one ship on that show.
Oh yeah.
Fair.